Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome city council members, department heads, and the public generally to our February 7th, 2022 city council meeting. This is the caucus part that begins at 6:30. Uh, by way of explanation, that gives the city council an opportunity to review each of the um, items on the agenda for debate or questions or general discussion, as well as to inquire, if necessary, of any of the participating department heads. Uh, to that end, um, the first four items are ministerial, administrative. We'll move directly to item number 5, communication from Mayor Iafallo requesting City Council set aside time on March 14th, 2022 at the regular meeting for Mayor Iafallo's State of the City address. Anyone have any comments or questions on that?
Mr. Council President, just for clarification, her letter did say that she'd like to make that address at 5:30. You just said as part of the regular meeting, which of course caucus starts at 6:30. So are you going to then have her give that State of the City address during the caucus portion or earlier than that?
If she's requesting 5:30, then I think we should go with 5:30. The communication itself, or the item number 5, says address at 5:30 p.m. before the start of the March 14th, 2022 regular meeting. So we can discuss that if anyone has any questions or preferences. If not, then I don't see why we can't accommodate Mayor Iafallo's request to have that start at 5:30. Anyone on that issue?
No.
Moving to item number 6, communication from Mayor Iafallo, request city approve and initiate design and estimate work related to installing a full traffic signal with crosswalk on Ridge Road at Lackawanna. The funds are available through a grant from Erie County legislator John Gilmore. I know this has been a project that then Councilman Ingram, now Councilman Moretti, and now Councilwoman Muflahi are very interested in and have been working towards. So does anyone have any comments on that particular communication?
Do we have some kind of idea of how much one of these street lights costs, the traffic lights, I should say?
We could ask our director of, or our Commissioner of Public Works, Mr. DeSantis.
Well, I could give you an estimate, but this is the reason why we're asking the council if we could go to start getting estimates for this project. Because I at a guess, I'm going to say upwards of $180,000. That's just a guesstimate. Again, as soon as you guys give us permission, we'll start looking and get you those estimates as soon as I get them.
And then one other question, how much was the clock light at the library? What was the price on that?
That was $125,000.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else?
Yes, I was privy to the initial idea of it being a part of the traffic and vehicle safety and pedestrian safety for it to be a beacon in the first place. However, speaking with the mayor, speaking with Mr. Moretti, we realized that idea was actually very counterproductive given the traffic speeds, given the amount of people that use the buses for the stretch of the first ward from the bridge to the Skyway, there being no traffic lights. This is a more conducive and feasible idea, safety-wise, especially for the city of Lackawanna. The grant granted by John Gilmore, who's been very, very generous to the city of Lackawanna. I'd like to thank him for allowing us to shift it from being a beacon and hopefully approving it today to be a fully functioning light with a crosswalk to what I understand being a state-of-the-art crosswalk, signals, and having the floor designated being an official crosswalk where drivers are conscious of people walking their children to the bus stops and crossing the streets and patroning the businesses along the First Ward stretch of Ridge Road. So this is something that is very near and dear to my heart, and I hope to see it approved tonight. And a very warm thank you to both John Gilmore and Mayor Iafallo for giving us the time to speak with them and hopefully moving it from a beacon to a fully functioning traffic light.
I think the new businesses and the existing businesses are enjoying an increase in their customership. So that again speaks to the necessity for having a full traffic device there rather than the Hawk system. Anyone else? Moving to item number 7 from Brian Laxo, Director of Recreation. Request this City Council authorize City Clerk to advertise for bids for lawn mowing and landscaping of various recreational and public property areas. Anyone have any comment? I'm sorry, anyone have any comment on that?
Yeah, on the question, I was gonna talk about the last item, the street signal. If any of that money's left over, can we use it on the other ones? The one in the 3rd ward and the one in the 4th ward that are need to be put up also? Does anybody know that? If we have any money left?
I don't think that's been entertained. We don't even know what the cost of the installation and the traffic light's going to be until the bids are out. So,
and we did do a study on that, and it's definitely needed down there. It's a shame that they took them all out. Was voted on not that long ago to take them all out, and that was definitely a mistake, which we're paying for today, the taxpayers. But I'm all for putting a new light down there. It's needed badly. Thank you.
all right, again, number 7, anyone have any comments? Item 8 from the City Controller. Submits to the council a copy of the city's annual audit fiscal year ending July 31st, 2021. Anyone have any comments on that item? Item number 9, again from the City Controller. Advise the City Council that Mr. Rodney Petrus retired from the Police Department effective January 22nd, 2022. We would like to thank Detective Petrus for his years of service, exemplary service to boot. He was a fine member of our police department, well respected, and his work ethic will be definitely missed. Anyone have any comments on that item?
You betcha.
I'm sorry?
You betcha I do. I just wanted to take this opportunity. Maybe it might be better served to do it during the meeting, but I couldn't be more proud to have served almost the entirety of my career with Rodney as a patrolman, and then even more importantly to me in the Detective Bureau. Absolute, complete professional, taught me a lot, and I knew if I had Rodney with me, things were going to get done and done right. So congratulations, and I wish him nothing but the best. He's got a big place in my heart.
I'll second that.
Very good.
Thank you both. And Director Laxo, that your comments would be appropriate during the regular meeting, just in case the public is not attending this caucus that we're currently engaged in.
Very well.
You're welcome to have the floor at that time, Brian.
Thank you.
All right, item number 10, Director of Public Safety requests council approval to sell as scrap a 2003 Chevrolet, which is beyond repair due to a cracked frame. Proceeds will be placed in the police repair budget line. Anyone have any comments on that? Item number 11, again, Director of Public Safety requests City Council approve the attached ordinance needed to fund the repair for the fire department ladder truck at a cost of $34,000. This particular item had been discussed at other council meetings. Does anyone have any comments today?
No.
That
Yeah,
being the case,
I
there's
do.
our number of, I'm sorry?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if the 15,000 from the fire line, is that all that's available on that line? And the rest is coming out of the general fund? Is that how it's worded?
Yeah, actually, there may be a bit more in the line, not sure, but with the possibility of something happening off that line. Hear me, Kevin?
No, you're breaking up.
Oh. So there is more than 15,000 in that line, but
Oh, okay.
talking with Chief Pino, we felt it best to kind of hold a little bit of money on that line. So we wouldn't have to come back and add more money. Another one.
Okay, the last portion of that broke up, Director Wolf, but I think we got the gist of it.
Yeah, I got it. There's more money available on that line.
Right.
I understand. And
All right, anyone else?
wh-
Anyone else
while
on that
we're-
item? I'm
while
sorry?
we're talking to the director, I was wondering if he knew about the fire department grant money. We didn't get it, the money that was in last year's budget.
What money are you talking about? For what grant?
The fire department grant, it was a $350,000 grant, I think.
Was that for a new hire?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get it last year, but we put it in for.
Okay. Thank you.
Do we know what year this fire truck is?
Offhand, I do not know.
No, okay.
Discussed at a meeting probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 meetings ago. At that time, we were requesting about 40 or 45,000 for the and the cost came in at 49,000. So myself and Jim decided best to take 15,000 out, request the remaining 34,000.
And that the ladder truck is probably around 15 years old or more. It's seen a lot of work.
Would putting in the amount requested make sense considering it's an older vehicle, or?
The thing that's gonna happen is this ladder truck will be used as a reserve truck. We're in the process of buying a brand new ladder truck, and this will be its backup in case we have problems with that. It's out in repair or inspection or something. You need to have a second ladder truck.
And the 34,000 is far less money as opposed to purchase another ladder truck.
Sure.
Probably. But
All right, thank you. Anyone else? Moving on to apparently entertainment licenses. Colonel John Weber, Curly's Grill, the Ice House Pub, the Geary Club, Matthew Gladpost on Abbott Road, and Winfield's Pub are requesting live music and or mechanical reproduction licenses. Anyone have any issues on any of those items? If not, then I'm going to call to order formally the Monday, February 7th, 2022 City Council meeting for the City of Lackawanna. I would ask that all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Flag.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. City Clerk, would you take the roll?
Absolutely, Mr. Council President. Council Muflahi,
Present.
Anderson,
Here.
Moretti,
Here.
Sirdike,
Present.
Morano.
Here.
Department heads, law,
I'm here.
development,
Here.
public works,
Here.
public safety,
Here.
controller,
The controller was, the acting controller was excused from tonight's meeting.
okay. Duly noted. Recreation,
Here.
public information,
Here.
hearings from citizens, none received prior to the cutoff this afternoon. We move on to the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of January 18th, 2022, and the special meeting of January 25th, 2022.
Morano moves to adopt minutes of the regular meeting of January 18th, 2022, and the special meeting of January 25th, 2022, as written.
Second
Second,
Anderson.
Sirdike.
I have a motion by Morano, second by Sirdike, to adopt the minutes of the regular meeting of January 18th, 2022, and special meeting of January 25th, 2022 as written. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Departmental reports 1 through 4.
Morano moves to receive and file departmental reports 1 through 4 inclusive.
Second
Moretti,
Anderson.
second.
I have a motion by Morano, second by Anderson, to receive and file departmental reports 1 through 4. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Communications from the mayor, number 5. Mayor Iafallo requests City Council approve her presentation of the 2022 State of the City Address at 5:30 PM before the start of the March 14th, 2022 regular meeting.
Morano moves to approve request.
Muflahi, second.
So I have a motion by Morano, second by Muflahi, to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Number 6, Mayor Iafallo requests City Council approval to initiate design and estimating work related to installing a full-time traffic signal with crosswalk on Ridge Road at Lackawanna Avenue. In 2021, the city of Lackawanna received a $250,000 pedestrian and vehicle safety grant from Erie County Legislator John Gilmore, which will be used towards this project.
Muflahi would like to approve the request.
Moretti, second.
So I have a motion by Muflahi, second by Moretti, to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Communications from division department heads, number 7. Director of Recreation requests the city council authorize the city clerk to advertise for bids regarding the 2022 lawn mowing and landscaping of various recreational and public property areas.
Morano moves to approve request.
Moretti, second.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti, to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Number 8, city controller submits to the city council a copy of the city's annual audit for the fiscal year ended July 31st, 2021. Notice of audit attached by the city clerk. Full audit is available for review in the city clerk's office.
Morano moves to receive and file.
Moretti, second.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti, to receive and file. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Number 9, city controller advises the city council that Mr. Rodney Petrus retired from the police department effective January 22nd, 2022.
Morano moves to receive and file. We wish Detective Petrus Godspeed. Thank him for his many years of service and his exemplary status and efforts and work ethic during that time period. He'd be greatly missed. And I do believe Director Laxo would like the floor also at this time. Director?
Thank you, Mr. President. Again, as I stated earlier, I had the absolute privilege of working the entirety of my career with Rodney Petrus, both on patrol and then at the end of both of our careers in the Detective Bureau, where he taught me a lot. Working with Rodney, you learned how to be a professional right out of the gate, and it was challenging, difficult, but very rewarding work, and making it was more rewarding by the fact that I got to work with somebody as good as Rodney. He's a great friend, a great officer, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Rodney seconds that.
I think we all join in that sentiment. Of course, we all didn't work with Detective Petrus. I had the pleasure of working with him when I was on the bench, and I couldn't agree with what Brian said anymore. And I believe all the members of the city council join in congratulating Detective Petrus and wish him all the best. I don't know, do we have a second on this?
We have a motion by Morano. We need a second to receive and file.
At all.
To receive and file?
Yep.
All right, so I have a motion by Morano, a second by et al., which is the remainder of the council to receive and file. Muflahi,
Yes, and good luck to Mr. Petrus.
Anderson,
Yes, same here.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes, I'll see him in Florida.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Congratulations, Rod. Item number 10, Director of Public Safety requests the City Council approve the sale of a 2003 Chevrolet for scrap, which is beyond repair due to a cracked frame. All proceeds from the sale will be added to the budget line for police repairs.
Morano moves to approve request.
Maflahe seconds.
I have a motion by Morano, second by Muflahi to approve request. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. Number 11, Director of Public Safety requests the City Council approve the attached ordinance needed to fund the repair for the fire department ladder truck at a cost of $34,000.
Morano moves to receive and file, act on ordinance.
Moretti second.
Motion by Morano, second by Moretti to receive and file, act on ordinance. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. That ordinance, which amends the 2021-2022 budget ordinance adopted May 17, 2021 by adding $34,000 to the budget code for repairs to buildings and equipment and appropriating $34,000 of the city's fund balance.
Morano moves to adopt ordinance as written.
Moretti second.
We have a motion by Morano, second by Moretti to adopt ordinance as written. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 5-0. We have 6 entertainment license renewals for Class 1 live music and or mechanical reproduction. They are as follows: the Colonel John B. Weber VFW Post on South Park, Curly's Grill on Ridge Road, the Ice House Pub on Ridge Road, Lake Erie Club on South Park, Matthew Glab Post on Abbott Road, and Winfield's Pub on Ridge Road.
Morano moves to approve the above entertainment licenses inclusive for all the applicants.
Second, Sirdike.
I have a motion by Morano, second by Sirdike to approve the above entertainment licenses inclusive for all of the above applicants. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
yes,
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Mr. Council President.
Any council members wish to bring up any table items or old business?
Yeah, Moretti here. What I want to do is thank the Lackawanna Fire Department and kudos to them for this fire that was just on Victory Avenue. It was an attic fire. It spread through the walls and the eaves. It was a very dangerous fire, and everybody was safe in the building, and all the firefighters were safe too. And just commend them for doing an outstanding job.
Thank you, Councilman Moretti. We join in that congratulations also. And the fact that no one was injured. Furthermore, I believe we should extend our thank you to the Commissioner of Public Works, Tony DeSantis, and his crew for the substantial cleanup that they did this last snowstorm. They did a great job on the streets. And I know they were at for like a day and a half straight.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you very much, and extend our thanks to your crew and members of the DPW for us.
Thank you. Yeah, I will. Let's relate it.
Thanks, Tony.
Very good. Anyone else? If not, Morano moves to adjourn.
Ready, second.
Second.
A motion by Morano, second by Moretti to adjourn the meeting. Muflahi,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Thank you. Just a reminder to the public that the governor will decide tomorrow whether or not to extend the allowance of the Zoom format that we're currently using, the council. So as soon as I hear, I will post it on the city website as to whether or not next meeting will be in this format or through discussions with the council in chambers.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff. Good night, everybody, and thank you.
Thank
You.
Good night. Good night.